Taking place 15 years after the conclusion of Assassin's Creed IV, you play the role of Edwale, first mate of Edward Kenway and quartermaster of the Jackdaw. Sometime during the 15-year gap, Edwale has joined the ranks of the Brotherhood and become an exceptionally proficient assassin. During a naval confrontation with some Templars, a horrific storm capsizes and leaves Edwale floating adrift, eventually washing up on the shores of Port-au-Prince. But Edwale ignites a rebellion of sorts and begins to liberate his people from the clutches of slavery.
My God! My God! My God!
Ubisoft have made an amazing effort of developing a completely new area for their Freedom Cry DLC. Rather than resting on their haunches and giving old areas a simple makeover, they've really taken a step above and beyond what is needed, and fans are sure to love it. Whilst the enemies are simply just a reskin to the more appropriate French attire, the world boasts its own unique charm. Taking up roughly 20% of the size that AC4 did, there is still plenty to see and do. Small islands to collect treasure and other areas to visit. One feature that caught my attention is the singing of the slaves. Call it folk singing, freedom or redemption songs, or what you will. But these amazing voices truly capture the emotion of the oppression, and through their voices produce a sound of hope and courage.
Gameplay.
Freedom Cry introduces players to a couple of new weapons. Two in particular are the firecrackers, which distract guards, and the blunderbuss, which is essentially a short-range, widespread shotgun. Edwale is a much more physical and brutal assassin, utilising the blunderbuss and a machete to lead the rebellion. There are a few familiar features from the main game appearing again, but offering slight variations to make matters much more interesting. The plantation warehouse loot missions are replaced with liberating plantations full of slaves. The same applies to free the pirate segments, which are now free the slaves. Freeing slaves is key to unlocking rewards for Edwale. Free 25, you get a bigger ammo pouch. Free 50 and you get unlimited ammunition, with unlockable increments in between. The same applies to Maroons, people of the freed slaves who take up arms and aid in your quest. I found the reward system to be extremely generous and found myself taking much more interest in the side missions. The brilliant naval segments are still present for the DLC and offer players the opportunity to liberate slaves in transport.
The wise man is down that path.
Whilst you can expect the beautiful charm and attention to detail in Freedom Cry, as you know and love from the main segment of AC4, Freedom Cry still offers a lot of tedious, repetitious gameplay that goes hand in hand with the Assassin's Creed series. Tail and eavesdrop on a conversation, or simply synchronise a viewpoint and run around collecting the items it reveals. Depending on your personal preference, Freedom Cry can be tackled head on while you're in full swing of playing Assassin, or can be approached at a later time when it suits the player, as it is its own, very capable, competent story. Personally, I would have loved this a bit later on down the track when I had acquired a taste for the open seas again. I found the story of Freedom Cry to be much more engaging and direct as opposed to AC4's light-hearted tone. Unfortunately, 10 or so missions is not enough to capture the true severity and horrific implications of slavery. Ubisoft should also be applauded for taking such a bold step into a topic not usually associated with gaming, making this experience so intense and heartfelt that I felt morally obligated to help those in their plight whenever the situation arose, and left me emotionally shattered if I failed to save them. Freedom Cry is a part of the AC4 Season Pass, or can be purchased separately from your respective online store.
Hey there, thanks for watching our video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to keep up to date with our latest content, or even just talk to us, please feel free to follow any of the links down below in the description to our Twitter, Facebook, or even our website. And we also have a lot of exciting stuff planned for the YouTube channel as well, so please subscribe. Anyway guys, thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a marvellous day. See ya!